Welcome to the Doom Report for December 17th, 2025. Hey guys, before we get started, I have an announcement. Vanessa from Show and Tell was rushed in for emergency surgery this morning. That's all the details I have. I don't know what happened. I don't know what's wrong, but keep Vanessa in your prayers. Her and her family, hopefully everything goes well and she is okay. And we see her smiling face back here on these YouTube streets very, very soon. So keep Vanessa in your thoughts and prayers, guys. So the jobs report come out and the unemployment has risen to 4.6%. Now, does anybody actually believe that? I mean, we know that it's much, much higher than that. There's people been looking for jobs for years, but once you're not collecting unemployment anymore, you don't count on the jobs numbers. And of course, that's also not counting the underemployed, the people that are working their tail off but still can't afford to live. So, we know those numbers are probably closer to 20%, maybe even more. But anyway, that's what they're telling us. President Trump has announced a total and complete blockade of all sanctioned Venezuelan oil tankers. A professor and scientist from MIT was found shot several times in his home yesterday afternoon. Doctors are on strike in the UK, beginning at 7 o'clock this morning. They're planned on being on strike for 5 days. Gil Gerard had passed away at the age of 82. Now, if you're my age and you're in the Gen X era, you might remember him. He was Buck Rogers. Okay, let's move on to the FlightRadar. This is an FA-18E Super Hornet, along with some other things that we'll get to. Yeah, I don't know what we're doing down there. My personal opinion is I think we're just trying to scare Maduro. Hey, look what we can do. We can do anything we want around here, and there's nothing you can do about it because President Trump wants him to leave. And now, if we don't leave in a few weeks, if he doesn't relinquish control and there's a new regime change, then who knows? But right now, I think we're just trying to scare him. That's my opinion. Now, along with the F-18s, there was an E-2D Hawkeye flying around with them. Now, this is basically a miniature AWACS plane or Sentry, and the reason we have these is they launch off a carrier, so we don't have to fly it from a big major Air Force base. But yeah, it's basically a small version of a Sentry, which is a lot of people know as an AWACS plane. And of course, there was a few growlers with this group, and what they do is they jam enemy radar and communications and things like that. They're electronic warfare planes. Now, we also had a whole lot of E-6B Mercuries up. We had 3 of them. We had one East Coast, West Coast, and one in the central U.S. And these are command and control planes. They were up the same time as all the F-18s and that. So, I was thinking, well, maybe we're going to do something. But, of course, we didn't. And I still think we're just trying to scare Maduro. Here is the E-6B that was in the central U.S., right over Colorado. And here's the one that actually left Washington and was flying north over Wisconsin at the time I took this picture. And then later on at night, we were back at it again with the Super Hornet. The Hawkeye also showed back up last night. So, again, like I said, I think we're just trying to scare him. And that is your Doom Report. Well, without any doom, of course. For Wednesday, December 17th. Remember, guys, stay vigilant. Keep prepping. Keep your head on a swivel. Don't wait for SHTF, because it's not going to wait for you. Remember to keep Vanessa in your prayers and thoughts. We'll see y'all next time.